Dear students, good morning, and in this particular video we are going to see about how to make a thread cutting by basic machine tool, right. So, for making a thread cutting, first we have to decide whether it's a external thread or internal thread. For external thread, the usual normally used single point cutting tool itself very much enough. For internal thread making, we can have a tool like this, so that in the bore the tool will be inserted and this tool tip will be making the internal thread. For making use of this particular thread over the job, we have to calculate the pitch, and we have calculations here. See, we have a tumbler gear mechanism. Let us see here. So, the tumbler gears have 4 gears, set of 4 gears. We have gear A, B, C, D, and for pitch calculation, we have here a calculation. For making a pitch 1, we have to have a gear A with 30 teeth, B with 127 teeth, and C with 50 teeth, and D with 100 teeth, which has been, the speed has been calculated and the pitch has been, the relative pitch has been calculated earlier and tabulated here. So, this is pitch in millimeters, and here the calculation for threads pitch in pitch per inch. Okay. So, let us take this pitch in millimeters. For making a one pitch, we have to have a gear A with 30 teeth, gear B with 127 teeth, and gear C with 50 teeth, and gear D with 100 teeth, which is we are having now in our tumbler gear setup. Alright. So, for engaging this one, we will be activating this particular lever, we will be engaging this ABC type of the tumbler gear mechanism towards the lathe. So, usually for gear cutting, for thread cutting, we will be have to rotate the job in a slow speed, right. So, how we can make use of this belt and pulley drive types. So, here the small pulley is connected to this big pulley with the means of belt, and we can have a reduced speed. However, to make the rotation of the job in a very lesser speed, we have a another one mechanism, that here we have a pin which is a gear engager. So, we can remove that and we can activate this particular lever, and we can reduce the speed of the lathe much more lesser. See, now the speed is reduced to very low level. Alright. Now, we can activate this lever for automatic feed, and we can make the cross slide to slide towards longitudinally towards the job automatically. Then, according to the pitch has been setted by the tumbler gear, we can have the thread here with the required pitch. This is how external gear cutting will be done, and let us see how external thread cutting is done, and let us see how a thread is gonna be cut, grooved out in the job lively. So, now the job is made ready for threading operation, right. The surface has been turned, the surface turning has been done, right, and using the engager of automatic feeder in the garage, by engaging this particular lever, we can easily engage this carriage to the automatic feeder through this lead screw, and then the thread making can be done, the external thread making can be done. Let us see how. Tool is engaged. For lubrication, lubricant oil has been applied over the surface of the job. So the number of turns will be adjusted in order to attain the required depth of the thread cutting. Alright. So on each run of thread making, right, on each run we will be making a depth of 0.1 or 0.2 mm, so that the load will not be drastically raised on the tool or else in the thread. So say for making a 1 mm depth, for say making a 1 mm depth, we will be having some we will be having some 5 runs of making thread, which 0.02 on each run. Thus like the thread making will be done. Now here you could able to see the threads clearly. Thank you.